Hi Cancer, welcome to your Empress reading for 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this may resonate with yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus. So, as far as the Fool's journey through the zodiac, specifically the major arcana, we come to the Empress. And this takes a look at where you can nurture yourself or a relationship, and what can nurture you, or what perhaps will show up to be nurturing. It's all about nurture. That's my take on it for this reading. All right, Cancerian, what do we got here? Cancer. This is for 2020 also. I think I said that. Okay, Cancer. Knight of Cups. That could be Scorpio. Six of Pentacles. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Wands. All right. I'm just saying. Queen of Wands, Hermit, Star card. But Queen of Wands, Hermit, and the Moon card have been showing up. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Hermit, Moon have been showing up like crazy. This could be Aries. There he is. The Hermit, Virgo. Chariot. Haven't seen that one for a while. Glad you could join the conversation. King of Cups. Hello. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. So this could be Pisces. Ten of Cups. Good gracious, Cancer. What is going on here? This might be the first positive one I've done. Oh my God. These started off with the best of intentions, and it's like across the board for pretty much everybody. It's like focus on yourself and make different choices, and this is how you do that or whatnot. But like it all started, as it always does, right, with the individual, and then better choices came from that once why they made those choices was examined. You know what I mean? Like getting clear on what your preferences were and what you were attracting versus what you wanted, that sort of thing. So, okay, Ace of Swords. Sorry. All right. So we got Virgo, Cancerian, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Well, okay then. What's this Six of Pentacles about? What's this Six of Pentacles? Huh. Cancer. What's this Six of Pentacles about? You need to have faith, don't you? For the Cancers I'm reading for, you're like, nope, I'm done. I'm just not going there. I'm kind of taking a really long, dormant hiatus from romance, and that's fine, but that sounds more like you're running for shelter than you are taking a much elected, needed break from something. What's this Five of Pentacles? The Emperor, that could be Aries. Didn't we see him somewhere? Did I see Aries here somewhere? Oh. Oopsie. You need to have faith is what you need to have. Okay, so you might still be healing. That's fair. That's okay. But don't stay stuck there, because there's a relationship and a romance. For some of you, you're wondering, is it ever going to happen again? What the heck happened? I just want to stay safe and protected, because I don't want to get caught in a one-sided relationship again where everything was, I was sucked dry. My resources, my time, my energy, and then I was blamed and I gaslit or whatever. I was used or I wasn't appreciated, all of that. This is about you. The answer is not to shut down and stay hidden or stay safe. That's a temporary answer, but that's not the be-it, end-all. What's this Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands. Ha. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. What's this Hermit about? Good. Three of Pentacles. Okay. What's this Cancerian about? What's this Chariot about? Taking control. This is very Emperor's-ish to me. This one drives the Emperor around, so very driven here. What's this? All right, so Queen of Pentacles, that could be, this could be Taurus, Aries, this could be Capricorn. So, okay, you're dealing with somebody that for as much, no wonder you want to run for shelter. Why? Because you're dealing with somebody that doesn't accept any fault or blame. They have a real hard time kind of being wrong and not like, oh, you're wrong, that's the worst thing ever, you're a horrible person. But this is someone that doesn't want to be wrong, because then, my gosh, they're fallible, and then everything else gets examined. They want to be indisputable type thing, and this is someone that just can't accept fault, really. And so no wonder you're just like, well, shutting down, because this is someone that will preserve their image of themselves and whatnot. You might have dealt with people like that, not just this relationship. And you're like, I'm just happier by myself doing my own thing. My stability's good. I'm good. Safe. That's part of, but that's not supposed to be where you land. That's just supposed to be, you're passing through that. You're getting a welcome reprieve, and you get to enjoy that, but you're not supposed to stay there. You've still got some work to do, but thankfully you have enough time to do it, and your assignment is to think about what you want in partnership from the safety of where you're at, being kind of not closed off, but kind of you're among people, but you're not with people, that sort of thing. So you really kind of, for the Cancers I'm reading for, there's kind of like this sort of really, I don't know, it just feels like all of your connections have kind of just been really low-key lately, that you've just really kind of been very subdued and calm and wanting things to be really stable, and that there's been a real priority for that, for you to be able to think and figure out what you want to do. And I don't want to say this, but if you want a relationship specifically with this person, you could have it. I don't think you do. I think you're done with it. But if not that, then what or whom? Some of you might be like, I don't want a relationship. Okay then. But then why are you hiding? You know what I mean? And I don't mean to be nitpicky here, but what's showing here is someone who's hiding. And you can for a while. I just don't want you to stay stuck there. You're not supposed to. This is coming. So, if not that, something better. But still, what if it is? Well, that's just going to be crap. Well, what if it isn't? What if it's somebody who's nice and kind and can give what you give, and it's just a date, or it's just a afternoon together, or whatever? You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, all right. Well, I don't know what I want. Okay, but if you did know what you want, what would it be? You don't have to know what you want, but if you did know, what would it be? Start there. That helps a lot, because it's kind of like you're fooling yourself. You're like, well, I guess I'd want this, that, and the other, because then there's no guilt or accountability for what you want. You still haven't put it on record, right? It's not what you want. I don't know, but if I did, I'd probably want this, but I still don't know what I want. But it gets the ball rolling for you to figure out, okay, I can start there. Because this hiding, If you're going to hide, use it to think about, well, maybe you are. Use it to think about what you want. You don't want where you've been. Agreed. Stability is really taking off still. This is a very stable. I don't know when it started. It must have been 6 months ago, 9 months ago. Stability looks really good. What's this? Got that Queen of Pentacles there. This is about investing in yourself right here. Making decisions where you want to put, because you're taking care of you and yours, and that is good. So now we get to go places and do things, and I mean that symbolically. I don't mean like, oh, money in the bank, we're going to do, no. I mean, this is more about like, okay, all is quiet on the home front, we're good. We're not having to worry about drama, so now we can talk about like what we want or what I want. And when I say we, I mean you. I'm thinking of you and the kids. But this is about figuring out what you want in a relationship, because every other part of your life, you and yours, you're stable and you're good. It's not about money per se. It's just about a mindset. Things are calm. There's no drama. There's no drama and trauma. And what do you want? That's what this whole thing is asking. You don't want to be where you've been, because you don't want somebody who's going to be stubborn and weird about things. And perhaps there's a history of that, because your job is to think about, what does teamwork and partnership mean to you? This is more time for you to lay low, even if you're in connection with someone or in a relationship or whatever. There's still this side of you that you're probably thinking about, and your job is to keep thinking about this. You don't have to break up with somebody or be alone, but you get to expect more out of a relationship. Some of you have ducked and covered and are staying there. not advisable. That can be, but others of you might be with somebody and yet you're starting to kind of shut down or close off from them because they're being a bit overbearing, and you're just like, gosh, is everybody out there like this? What is going on? You need to figure out what you want. Figure out what this is asking you to take some time to think about partnership and teamwork in a relationship. If some of you that might mean break up, some of you that might mean just like kind of cool your jets a little bit, or just to keep it a very private thing. But especially for those of you that are with somebody that's really overbearing, or you're coming from a place and you're single now, somebody who's very overbearing. Why? Why do you keep attracting people that need what you have or want what you have? Okay, because you're awesome, but that's beside the point. Why don't you, for the cancers I'm reading for, you're not getting your needs met. Why? The same type of person keeps showing up. Why? Across the board, all of these readings dealt with that. A pattern of people showing up, someone thinking they wanted this and that's what they're putting out there, and this showing up, and the very thing that person A was searching for and thought they found in person B was actually searching for and was getting it from person A, and person A was still not getting their needs met. This is a classic scenario of, I want somebody to be kind and nice and such for a change. And so instead of, because you haven't had that before, you just shut yourself off. Instead of putting yourself out there, and then when you see it going, nope. Why? Because quite possibly you're uncomfortable with drama, or it's been unsafe to do that before. Valid. But I worry that you're going to stay stuck here. There has to be a happy medium. What's this? King of Cups for Cancer. This is King of Cups. Okay. Two of Cups. Wow. That's unexpected. What's this? 10 of Cups. Oh my god. What's this 10 of Cups? The Star card. Yay. Aquarius. What's this? Ace of Swords. Okay, good. Fact finding. Yay. Okay. So, clarity is coming. Don't you worry. You're in transition. That's why. You should be thinking about what you're thinking about. You're right where you're supposed to be. So good, because I was worried you were hiding. You're right where you're supposed to be. Clarity is coming. Don't worry. Money and stability is assured. This is another time for you to kind of coast and just see, figuring things out. Kind of just, everything is really low key right now. Even your connections. You're just really kind of going inward. And perhaps it's because things are so stable that you're able to finally reflect. But it feels like you're like, you know what? I'm so stable that if this is going to get real old and I'd rather be by myself, which is something you might not have thought you said before, but there's this turning point that's happening here. Maybe wanting different, or wanting to be by yourself rather than to be with something or in a relationship where, yeah, it might be stable, but the disconnect and the loneliness, it's like, shoot, I'd rather be by myself. Being alone and lonely are not the same thing. One can beget the other, but they're entirely different. Not entirely, but they're not one and the same. So, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep thinking about what you want in partnership or connection. Hiding away is not the answer, but you don't want the same type of people you've been attracting either. The thing is, there's somebody out there, I don't know if it's somebody you recently started dating or an ex, but somebody would like things to move forward with you, but I don't think you want to do that. For the Cancers I'm reading for, you're kind of wanting more time to think about things. You're wanting more because it feels like it's safe. And you like the stability. You like that things are stable now, and you really want to pay attention and nurture that. And you don't want to, at the same time, things are safe and stable, and you don't want to have to be the beacon for that or provide for that for somebody else, because you want someone that can do that for their own life and do it in this way, not in this way. Not to where they might be kind of really out there in front and really visible, but there's no stability behind that. Like that's for show, but then when you get home, she or he, you know, you get the silent treatment, or there's just no interest for anything else for the rest of the evening. Or do you know what I mean? Like you want someone that's consistent and reliable the whole way through. And this is actually you also doing that for yourself, because the more you realize what you want, the more you'd rather be alone and provide it for yourself than to be in a relationship where you actually end up having to be that for someone else and you're not getting your needs met. This is a lot of fun and a lot of passion, but it needs to be not just that really upfront, you know, kick down the door and take names type of mentality. There needs to be this too. It needs to be married, and it's not. And you're tired of having to be this for people like this. And you'd rather be by yourself. So you need to be thinking about what partnership means to you and what you want, and why, if you want this, do you attract people that look to you for the same thing, and figuring out what you want moving forward, how to make that happen in relationship and in romance. But it looks like, honestly, this is what's kind of unexpected here. Not that there's a position for that, but just this, I wasn't expecting to see that. This might be somebody you did not know was still interested in you, or that is interested in you reaching out. That could be like, this is the only reading it showed up in. But this could actually be somebody, while you're doing your own thing and figuring things out and kind of what, they're looking you up. Like they're kind of wanting to approach you or talk to you about this. And I don't think you're expecting it. I think you're going along, having your own realizations and happily kind of plugging along, working, doing your thing. And here's this connection or someone's reaching out, wanting to establish contact, and been like, hey, so it's been a while. You're like, what? Are you serious? So there could be somebody out of the picture, whether you know them or not, whether they're familiar or not, coming in. If not, then this is you doing your own thing. But I keep thinking that this is someone else, though, honestly, because you're kind of enjoying the stability and the calm and the peace and this sort of languid time to be able to think about what you want, preferring solitude than to be with somebody who's going to, you know, take all your resources and whatnot. If that's the case, this could be just that it happens out of the blue, and you're getting what you want in a partner here. Because this right here, this is ideal. This is someone who is mature and wants what you want. There's a unified vision here. This is someone ready to give you what you want after much thinking about it, and it happens out of the blue. Right now, you got nothing but time to think about things and what you want. Focus on yours, you and your own. And then, bam, out of the blue, literally, like, oh, hello. You said you wanted equality and someone who's kind and or adventurous or, you know, this or that or whatever. I, too, am looking for that. And they mean it. This is not a game player. This is somebody who means it. This is someone who's got what you're looking for. And you're not looking for this to provide it because you don't have it. You're coming correct also. So you're wanting someone that has the same qualities. You're wanting like for like here. That's not unreasonable or unattainable. You're just shocked when it happens because for the longest time, you've been the one that's all about providing for everybody else and not really getting what you need. So here you are, happily figuring things out, doing your own thing, not going to stay stuck, promise me. Promise me you're not going to hide. And then out of the blue, could be somebody you don't even know, could be a dating opportunity, could be an ex, somebody, boom. I feel like they might be two separate people, though. I don't think they're going to be the same people, because here you are in the middle. I think this was like an ex, and then this might be somebody new. This quite possibly this year could be about you figuring out what you want, and then it kind of coming towards you out of the blue, because you're happily, this right here gets transmuted to hope. Instead of like firmly being afraid and sequestering yourself away and just disconnect, there's hope. And there's kind of the joy in the possibility, and then it happens. Lucky duck. That doesn't happen very often, does it? And this keeps coming up though, like for you. These opportunities are starting to show up now. But you're still over here private. And yet you've still got people kind of starting to want to talk to you and get to know you, and For now, though, it feels like you're like, I'm gonna keep everybody arms like do my own thing. Okay. Gonna start beating the door down to get to you. I guess. not in the weird way, but like there's a contentment for you, but I don't want it to be like, well, the only thing out there is junk, so I'm just happily gonna do my own thing. Apparently not. What else for Cancerian? What else for Cancer? King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. King of Cups. Well, okay then. So is this you electing to stay by yourself, or is this you arriving at a stable situation finding you? Whatever it is, for you, all is right with the world. Whether that's with someone or not, this is a very good year for stability for you. It continues. It started like mid last year, and it's continuing throughout this year, this theme of stability and security and preferring your own company to that of others. So that's what's funny is here you are wanting to do your own thing. You've had enough of someone being kind of stubborn and demanding, and it's like, I don't want to. So here you are by yourself, and then now you've got offers slowly but surely trickling in, and you're like, okay, that's fine. What else for Cancerian? Whatever you're doing right. Keep doing it. Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. Yes, because why? It's working. Stability, Inner Sanctuary, being at peace and making decisions from that vantage point. All good things. Is this surprise communication? Is this epiphanies abound? Is this a year for epiphanies to be washing over you? Or is this surprise communication from someone who has designs on a connection with you? Either way, it's good. Either way, you get the benefit either way, because you're wiser and stronger for it, happily doing your own thing, or you're wiser and stronger for it, happily doing your own thing, and, someone wants to get to know you that would be worth your time. Is that what you're thinking about? Has it already happened and you're like, maybe it's this person? All right. What else for Cancerian? This is just so cool. I honestly, I can't believe it, because these have been, so far, these have been rough. Like, been kind of hard. Like, you got to pull back and figure out what you want first. That's why this person keeps showing up. This is not that. This is good. All good things. What else for Cancer? Why you do me like that? Go on the side. 8 of Cups. Aha. And then when it's like this, I always turn it clockwise. So, okay. So this is 8 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Ha. Is that what this is? Is this a surprise communication, or surprise, like out of the blue something happens and you walk away, you disrupt the order, you walk away? Or is because of recent communication, or in light of recent communication, it's a game changer and you're like at the turning point, you're like, I don't know, should I stay or should I go? Is this a move? Is this a trip? Something comes out of the blue, unexpected. You're happily having your awareness and going with your realizations, doing your own thing. And then someone's coming in. Someone's coming in, and you're going to decide what you're either going to walk to or walk away from. Get ready. Something's coming. This has been showing up for a while. Okay. I hope this was helpful. Or maybe it has shown up. That's why you're like, just holy cow, what the... And the Empress is like, it's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's all going to work out. You just keep prioritizing you and your security, and the rest will fall into place. Like this, whoever this is showing up here having the same idea as you. Not too shabby. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. Happy 2020 to you. Love and support to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. All right, you take care.